Alright, so while everyone is focusing on the Deepseek AI software that China put out and is now learning that some stocks are crashing because, hey, this thing was produced cheaper and quicker than all the other big titans like OpenAI, like Facebook, Meta, like Google, Alpha. And now the company is being hacked. Pretty interesting, huh? Your competition's being hacked. Not naming names. Just saying. Pretty interesting. While China's entering and dominating the AI race, and the U.S. is finally saying, with thanks to Donald Trump, saying, hey, it's time for us to show them what we can do. There is a bigger player at hand. And this big player is UBTech. That's the company. Now, why is this company important? Well, it makes humanoid robots. And these humanoid robots are already being used in BYD, Foxconn, Acura, Express, and VW. And this year, two companies, one, VW, has to purchase between 500 to 1,000 units, supposedly by word of mouth, that they're going to take two of these robots and send them to Germany. Now, why is that? Well, they want to see how these robots are going to work out under manufacturing pressures that they put it through. Being on the wall. If these things pan out, then those German jobs ain't going to be safe no more. Now, this is nothing new. Germany has already had a conflict with VW, and they're trying to get around the legality of laying off people en masse because they know they will not survive if they will not get rid of certain sectors. So if you see these humanoid robots in your sector, chances are they're experimenting to get rid of you. Now, in the United States, they already have BMW stamping plant with the humanoid robot figure O2, and it's out producing human labor by 7% every hour. So, future ain't looking too bright over there, is it? Now, why is this company so important? This company also is involved in the education sector in China. They have an education plan similar to what Henry Ford had, called Henry Ford Trade School, which my grandfather went to, that teaches you robotics. Now, they start off in primary and secondary schools, and their mission is to cultivate, innovate skills essential to the future and success of the People's Republic of China students. Nice. Offering robot AI education solutions aligning with educational development strategies to facilitate students' overall growth and development. So basically, these kids, you see a bumper sticker that says, hey, my kid made honor roll. These kids already made honor roll in kindergarten. And when it's 12th grade, they're getting their doctorate. They're not just getting a regular, here's your diploma. They're getting a doctorate. Now, it doesn't say the GPA average, but I did some digging, and I found out that China offers this in all of their schools that are in developed cities like Shanghai, like Mao, Hong Kong, all that. Why? Because they want their kids to grow up, learn this stuff, and not just be afraid or worried about their jobs, but to actually succeed in life. Period. Now, we knock on China all the time, I know, but this company is really starting something big. Now, you can take, for instance, their healthcare sector. They have 5 robots, and these 5 robots are for, 1, smart chair. So in other words, this robot will be able to figure out, hey, you need to go to the bathroom or not, so we're just going to race you there. Or it'll tell you, hey, it's time to get your medication, and they'll take you there. Smart trainer, they also have. So this smart trainer is for healthcare workers to help people who are in need physically, to make them mobile again. They have the open shelf delivery bot. Will be carrying anything from your food of the day to your medication of the day. It'll just be roaming around the hospital, and it'll save a lot of time for the nurses or doctors for that matter. They have also the smart companion robot. So this one will, tell you funny jokes or cheer you up or whatever at the hospital, because not many loved ones visit you at the hospital. They have the cabinet delivery robot, which this one not only will deliver your either gown or slippers or medication, but it also has a robotic arm. That way it will deliver surgical instruments to and fro the hospital. They also have the industrial use robots that nobody's really talking about in the United States. Is a system that they have, AMLs, autonomous manufacturing lifts. Now, they already have lifts in the United States, but these are different compared to what you see the unmanned ones in the United States. What these lifts do is they can lift whole cars up and store them away. Instead of you having an assembly line and it goes down the line and it's being carried to place, this one lift will literally lift up the vehicle to what place you want it. And it will also pick it up and put it on an angle up to 45 degrees of freedom, which is very impressive. So that's all I got for today's episode. If you guys like this content, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button if you would, please. Don't forget to tap that notification bell. That way the algorithm knows that you like this content. Alright, later.